fitting in feels constricting, and oftentimes we move past that stage of development. Pouring out also seems inappropriate because you're not being attuned to whether the person can receive or not. And then there's a third way of being, which is what focusing brings into the space. These concepts can also be applied beyond personal relating, making decisions. When you're fitting in, you're trying to make things in accordance to other people around you. And when you're pouring out, I'm going to do this, whatever feels right to me. But there's like a third way as well, which brings the two together.
Well, in Buddhism, they talk about skillful means, which is what's really right for the situation and the person. Really recognizing that there is another person in a dialogue, another person who's just as real as the conversation. It's real. It isn't just I'm so smart getting out my point of view. It means making room, knowing that what's out there is as important as what's in here, that I want to understand that, and I want to be understood by that also. You know, it's amazing how difficult I think it is to do, because I at least get derailed by pouring out what I think, or derailed by fitting in. I don't really want to hear myself talk, have another being or even a situation there and interact with us.
There has to be space to want to receive.
Yeah, on both sides. Has to be room, receptivity.
What if you're relating with someone who just doesn't want to receive?
I suppose to try to understand, to get a glimmer, get on the wavelength of what's out there, what doesn't want to receive, to get some intuition. What is really there? Because something's there to be closed, not wanting is there.
Would you ask them or implicitly know?
You know, maybe you have your own motives. Maybe you did want to take a swat at the person, just turning the spotlight inward instead of how to get the other person to do something. That really needs kind of maturity, where you don't insist on getting your own way or getting it all out, but you're able to hold and maybe hold back to just where the other person is. So that kind of a conversation where the other person, what they're making out of what I'm saying, is terribly important. That's hard. The emphasis isn't anymore on what I'm saying so much, but also on what you are making of it, what you think. One thing that I look for, something concrete that I can hold on to, rather than just gotta be more mature. Saying just a little bit of the whole big thing that I have to say, and seeing how just that hits the other person. To be interested in where they are, and to get less ambitious in myself, and to think what's more important than convincing them or getting something across is just how we are with each other, how we are being. You know, I wonder how they're feeling about what I said. Because I think I get so swept up in what. Sometimes I don't truly believe I can communicate. Talk together, not have an argument where you're both trying to convince each other that the other person's wrong and you are right. How do you get below the surface to really get a sense of why that person, how that person is so loyal,